looks like everybody is gathered around wanting to see this new box get opened. Almost everybody. Where's Marvin? There we go. There he is. It figures. Look at him. Trying to take all the credit. And what is it we are going to open? Of course, the XDM. Okay, so without further ado, here is the new XDM 5.25 competition model. Brand new, just home from the toy store. And let's just take a quick look, sort of our unboxing view of the pistol, and see what it comes with. So, comes with, as they used to say on when I was watching my Saturday morning cartoons as a kid, looking at the commercials, comes with everything you see here. Okay, so we have the pistol itself, and let's drop that chamber flag out of there. So this is the XDS 5.25 in the bitone finish, of course, as you can see here. 9mm. It's also available in 40 Smith & Wesson and 45 ACP. This gun is pretty much designed, built, and marketed to shooting competition. So think USPSA, IDPA, general target shooting, things of that nature. That's really the market for this gun, and that's the purpose I bought it. I'm an IDPA shooter, and I've watched several of my fellow competitors at the matches shooting XDMs. They swear by them. They love them, and I thought it would be nice to add to the collection. Our 3 magazines. Magazines are 19-round magazines, so we have 19+1 capability. Magazines are good quality, box-style magazines, stainless steel, nicely stamped with the Springfield Armory logo. Really good witness holes in the back that show you your round count. Of course, we have the lock. We also have a cleaning brush, and we have an Allen wrench. That Allen wrench is for using to adjust the other accessories that we'll talk about in a second. Also, we have 2 replacement filaments for the front sight. So the XDM 9, the XDM 5.25 actually in all the calibers, is again designed for the competition market, and the length is not an accident. It was very carefully engineered, as were the competitor models, to fit in the IDPA box. There's a IDPA box that your pistol must fit in to be competition legal, and these guns just fit, and they were designed to just fit. So they're as big as they can be and still be legal for the sport. The overall length of this pistol is 8.3 inches, which is a good length for a handgun, and the sight radius, and you can see this rear sight is literally right at the very back of the slide. The sight radius on this pistol is 7.25 inches, which is a nice long sight radius. Pistol weighs 29 ounces empty, or actually with an empty magazine, weighs 29 ounces. And the height is almost 6 inches here. We got 5 3/4 inches of height from the top of the sight to the bottom of the grip. Again, this is the bitone, so this comes with a nice satin finished stainless steel slide. Really nice quality craftsmanship. The details are really nice. The stamping in the slide, it's probably roll stamped. Very good quality. You know, there's no double strike look. There's no sloppiness in the characters. Up at the top of the slide where we have our Springfield Armory logo, again, extremely good detail. like a coin. The grip panel, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see. I've shot XDMs before, but not extensively. So it's going to be interesting for me to see how I like the grip panel compared to some of the other guns that I own and shoot. The ergonomics are, of course, a little bit different. The grip texture and style is a little bit different. I may have to get a set of Talon grips right away and get on here. I don't know. I'll try it without first and see what it's like. But I've found pretty much every polymer pistol is improved with a set of Talon grips. So that may be the first thing we change. And while we're talking about grips, there are alternate palm swell back straps available that you can change out. So you can go to smaller or larger, and it's hard for me to tell. It looks like the one that is on the pistol from the factory is medium sized. And there is a smaller one, that would be this one, which would give you a slightly thinner grip back to front. And then there is a larger, which would give you a larger palm swell. So you're able to do a little bit of customization to the pistol, get it to better fit your hand. Okay, another thing that Springfield Armory has become well known for, as I talked about when I did a review of the XDM Compact, is the fact that they include accessories like a holster and a magazine pouch and a magazine loader. A lot of people really like that, and I did a discussion on how practical, how useful those items really were, so I don't want to rehash that, although I do plan to in the future a little bit. But I don't mind the paddle holster. I think the paddle holster is a good quality holster. I like paddle holsters, number one, anyway. So this is, I believe, probably made by Phobos on, special license to Springfield Armory. It is made in Israel. Phobos is an Israeli company. So I'm just guessing that this may be something that is contracted from Phobos. Everything is stamped with XDM gear. This adjustment screw would be for your retention of the pistol, and that would be the included Allen wrench would be used to adjust that. The magazine pouch is a twin magazine pouch. It is the V style. I prefer straight to a V, just for better access, because you want both magazines to be facing the same direction. So, and it's a little snug. I have not adjusted this, so it's a little snug. But when you use a mag pouch, you want both magazines facing the same direction. You want the front forward. So to me, I like a straight magazine pouch because this just adds distance. But still, oh goodness, that is snug. We're going to have to adjust that a little bit before we use it. But it is good. It's nice that it's there. It's something that it comes with. And again, stamped XDM gear here. It's just nice that you don't have to necessarily run out and buy a magazine pouch and a holster, that it does come equipped with it. Is this going to be the magazine pouch and is going to be the holster that you would use for the life of this pistol? I doubt it. I doubt that I will, but it definitely gets you started. It allows you to use it right out of the box while you decide what else you want to buy to use it with. The magazine loader is okay. It works. It functions. It's just your basic functioning magazine loader. The way they operate is that this plastic tab presses down the follower, allows you to slip in around and repeat. Okay, so here's an interesting little feature. Took me a minute to figure it out, but this is an interesting feature. I'm just going to say interesting and kind of leave it at that. I haven't made up my mind, but if you look at the magazine pouch, you see there's a little rail on either side of the magazine pouch, a little Picatinny style rail, right? You think, what in the heck do I need to have an accessory rail on the side of my magazine pouch for? Well, here's the magazine loader. Take a look at the back of the magazine loader, what does that look like? It looks like a rail mount. So what would you do with a rail mount on a magazine loader? Well, I guess what you would do, and here's this button, this spring-loaded button right here, moves the latch. So we take our magazine pouch and we push in on the latch, slide it up, let it go, and we have mounted our magazine loader on our magazine pouch. I guess I could see the logic in that. I mean, you've got your mag loader right with you, right on you. In fact, you can mount it to, if you're wearing this, you mount it to the back side of your mag pouch, and it's not going anywhere. So you actually have your magazine loader connected right to your magazine pouch. So that's actually cute. That's kind of clever. I don't know if I'd have to try it, see if it had practical value, but all right, somebody was thinking. Okay, other things we get when we buy a new Springfield Armory is we get the first shell casing that was fired in the pistol. XDM gear, here's some instructions for the gear itself. Belt holster and paddle holster and mag pouch and so on. We have, of course, our safety manual and a warning label of some sort. So, there you have it. My intention is to take this gun out and shoot a match with it right out of the box. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. It is a competition-ready marketed product. I want to find out just how competition-ready it is. Other than ammunition and a belt, I want to use just what's in this box to shoot a match with this gun. And my hope is to bring you along for the ride and use that as a nice evaluation. Just for a quick comparison, here is the XDM 5.25. Here's the Glock 34. And you can see, let me hold these up top to top, they are almost identical in size, certainly in length, virtually identical. And you can see my Glock 34 has got aftermarket sights on it and an aftermarket barrel in it, but otherwise, same. Height-wise, the XDM is a much taller gun than the Glock. It does have a 2-round additional capacity, so there is some extra room allotted for that. And you can see, if we put grip tang to grip tang right here, you can see that the XDM does have a slightly higher bore axis than the Glock. Glock is about as low as you're going to get in terms of bore axis. XDM is a little higher. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough to really make a difference too much in the feel, but I'm curious to evaluate that. So there you go. There's probably a comparison of two very common and standard match pistols side by side. And while we're comparing match gun to match gun, this is the Walther PPQ 5-inch competition offering. And you can see that the XDM is just a little bit longer, maybe a 1/4 of an inch. I haven't measured for sure, but just a little tiny bit longer. Otherwise very comparable. Everybody is really excited about this new toy. Well, almost everybody. In addition to a loaded chamber indicator, the XDM also features a cocked striker indicator in easy view of the shooter. The deep and grippy chevron-style serrations in the slide are located fore and aft. Combined with the angled front of the slide and the open bore for the guide rod, the front serration reminds me more of the gills of a great white shark. And similarly, this is not really the angle you want to be looking into. The target grade rear sight is standard and is fully adjustable for windage and elevation. The fiber optic front sight, also standard, glows like neon and provides amazing contrast against the target. Everything about the XDM 5.25's appearance says technical, tactical, and use me, I'm practical. How practical is it? I plan to find out. Stay tuned.